Hello, it's me again, and welcome back. How you doing? You doing well? Good. Glad to hear it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the 200 sub special. I don't really know; it's only just gone live this second. So, yep, we are here at the ICED. Um, Now, a while back, I said that I was going to play on snapshots because I didn't want to hold off designing stuff based upon features, and snapshots have come out and I'm using them, as you probably guessed, because I had fireworks at the end of the last episode. And if we have a look, we're on 12W49A, and there's a very interesting feature in this snapshot. We can now enchant books. Now, to be honest, there's actually a bit of a bug. Apparently we can enchant other non-enchantable things, although it doesn't seem to be working. I don't know, maybe it's only certain items. But I'm not going to take advantage of that because it's not intended. But the books, efficiency 3, not bad. So I'm going to enchant 9 books and see what we get. So let's get some more levels. And book number 2. Okay. Now here's a question. I guess it doesn't really matter. No, you can't. Because book's quite cheap, although this is going to prompt me to make myself a proper sugarcane farm. But I think this is such a wonderful feature. Well done, Dinnerbone. Because I've wasted so many diamonds on bad enchants. Anyway, let's get on with it. And... okay. And more. Wally Cooper had a farm, And... oh, well, I am glad I'm not wasting real materials on this. And on that farm we have some Enderman, and... boom! Okay, right. With a... there, and a... there. Onwards! Here, there, everywhere. And... okay. Okay, and oh no. Okay, 2 more to go. And oh no. Oh, last one. Okay, be lucky. Right, okay, so we've got these enchanted books, and what we want to do, obviously what we can do is we can create an object, and we can bang a sword in there, and that in there, and get something out the other end. And then we'd be able to combine enchantments. But what I want to know is, can I... I can't? Oh, no. Right, okay. Right, so it will let me put 2 in there. Let's get 2 that might be compatible. So... Ah. Okay, so we can do a sharpness. Where did that sharpness go? Knockback 2 and a sharpness 3. Ah. Okay. So what about the efficiency 3 and the unbreaking 3? No. Right, so you can't combine books to have multiple enchantments. Okay, so that is interesting, because it means I can guarantee I'll get an unbreaking pick or an efficiency pick. Let's go make a pick. We'll just make an iron one for the moment, just to give ourselves something to work with. So we can get an efficiency 3 pick or an unbreaking 3 pick for a very low cost. But we can't pre-combine these and put them on... Well, let's see. Let's see. Shall we? Let's do a test, because it won't take 5 seconds to... Right, let's get ourselves 15 levels. Then we don't have to go back and forth. Come on. $20 levels, that'll do us. So, let's see. So, obviously we'd be able to do this on 2 picks, and then combine them, but we're using double the resources there. So let's see if we do efficiency and unbreaking. It says it's only going to be unbreaking. We'll swap those around. It says it's only going to be efficiency, so... Yep. So it is a bit of a double-edged sword. So in order to make an efficiency 4 unbreaking 3 pick, we're going to need 6 diamonds. But we're not going to waste any getting, like, just like, say we could spend the same and get 2 unbreaking picks, which should be then just rubbish. So it's not quite the the super brilliant thing that I thought it was going to be. It'll be good for adding, if we've got a silk touch one, it would be good for adding, say, silk touch to this. But quite interesting. I think it will save resources, but not as much as I thought it was going to save. So, okay, right. Yeah, let's go do something else. I'll see you somewhere. Okay, guys. We're back at base, and yeah, a couple of days have passed since your last bit of footage, and new snapshot 12W50A is out, and you may notice this at the bottom here. It tells you what you've got selected, which is quite nice, especially as it tells you if you've named the item Destroyer. So I like that. There are a few other things. There's a new armor enchantment which sounds quite nice. Yeah, we'll take this. We're just going to... I don't need Silk Touch, I don't think. I hope not. Why is that taking so long? Has that taken that long in the past? Alright, okay. We're going to steal this, and what we're going to do is going to work on a bit of wiring over here. So what we need is I put in the staggered water elevator all the way up to the top, which is cool. I've not quite figured out revised wiring yet, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this next bit in place before I do that, I think. Or have I? Oh yeah, no, so I have. I'd forgotten I'd done that. We might as well have a quick look at that. So it actually worked out when I thought about it that we could do this. So this block, don't throw an ender pearl. This block here is being powered, which powers this redstone dot, which powers this block, which powers the piston down here. And on the other and it also powers this trapdoor. Let's put a lever on and show you. This trapdoor here. Ignore the fact that this lever is going to power this redstone. It's not the intended effect. Okay. Oh. Okay, we might have just killed a sheep. On the other side, again, repeater powers block, powers redstone dot. Doesn't need to power this, but because the piston's here, it powers that directly. And let's see how. Oh yes, there's a gap behind this block and a redstone dot down there. And so, no, we're not powering a trapdoor on that side. It's been a while since I did this, several days since I did this, so I can't quite remember. So we're only powering one trapdoor, and as I say, I'm pretty certain a sheep can't fit through this gap. And then on the other levels, what we do is let's see, why are we doing it like this? Oh yeah, I've moved it out so that I can put a lever on this block to keep this trapdoor powered, which I'm not sure is entirely necessary. I kind of just did this wiring on the fly, so that's the same as the first level. And then back to that pattern. I kind of did it on the fly simply so I didn't put a lever there. Can I get that? No? That's there to keep this trapdoor powered, basically, so that it's not going to get opened. Oh yeah, I know also, I was powering, on these levels, I'm powering two trapdoors for no apparent reason. As I say, I kind of did the wiring, I just did it, and I didn't really think about what I was doing, I just went with it. But it all seems okay. Yeah, that side. We may even change halfway up, but I'm not going to show you every single level. But we need to send a signal in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 4 lines of four redstone torches to encode a signal, and we'll select the signal by has this not got oh, that must be a snapshot feature. They've stopped efficiency working on stuff it doesn't, which means you're no longer going to be able to use an efficiency spade instead of an axe. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, we're going to use 4 torch stacks, which we will use like a panel of 4 levers to key in a combination, and each combination will designate a different colour of wall. I was thinking of having an encoder so I could have a bank of buttons, but to be honest, it would be massive and we don't have the room. So we'll see how we get on with manually encoding the data each time. Just going to set up a beacon with jump boost to help me do the job. But we will need to decode it at the top, at each level, so because the level will need to know whether it's the one that's being activated. Let's see, so 1 more on each side. And then we're going to use a further 2 stacks of torches. So the first 4 will select a level to operate on, and the next 2 will activate either the flushing or the reloading system. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out this. Let's lay out this pyramid. Okay, right, jump boost. So I reckon we'll go around here, possibly. Hopefully that'll give us enough room. Well, let's be safe. So 4 torch stacks, and then we're going to want, yeah, so 1 on either side as well. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. And then boom, and that's why you want jump boost. In fact, I wonder if it'll just be quicker to do this 1 stack at a time. Can't do both at the same time, but we can do this. Okay, so just basically doing this all the way up 6 times over. Come back to you. Okay, massive torch stacks. Massive stacks done. Right. So next, right, what we're going to do is we're temporarily going to use this here as our encoding panel, but it's probably not going to be there. I'll probably route the signal in from maybe a wall over here, maybe. Not sure. Middle 4 are going to be our encoders, and the outer 2 will represent flush and reload. So what we need to do is we've got more than enough combinations with 4 stacks, because it will be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, 4 factorial. So what we'll do is we'll start coding these up for the levels. And I guess what I ought to do as well is keep a note of these things. I'll probably keep a note of them on a piece of paper rather than in-game, and then I'll write some signs up at some point. And so if I rattle around my desk for a second to try and find a piece of paper, this will do. So what we'll do is that is cross, circle, circle, circle. That's how we represent that. Oh, sorry, grabbing my mouse and sending it spinning. Cross, circle, circle, circle. That's just randomly how I'm going to decide to encode this. And we need to decode this for the first level. So I'm going to take some of this out because I'm probably not going to route this like this. Now, with this sort of system, what we want is to have a line of redstone that it's only off if the level you want is selected, basically. So if we do this, no. If we do this, it's completely wrong, and you should completely ignore anybody who tells you to do it like that. And then like that. Now if we run redstone along there, not dirt, like that, we put a torch on it like this, that was totally intentional. We will get a live signal out of that only if that combination is selected. Signal. And that's how we're going to decode the signal on each level. So we'll key in a combination at the bottom, and we'll come to the level, and so we'll do one more. So that's should label these. Level 1 is that. So level 2 is XX circle circle. And again, that's just the nomenclature I'm choosing to use to represent levers that are up or down. Okay, so this is the next code. Okay, the code for this level. So we'll take it off here, I think. Okay, so in line with the torches where they're off, one down where they're on, redstone along there, and we'll take our torch from here just because it's probably, well, I don't know, for the moment there. So our next, so that level, and then that level, but any other combination, neither one. Doesn't that look groovy? Yeah, maybe enough. Okay. So, had a bit of a binary fail. There's not. I thought it was 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 combinations for 4 torch stacks. I 4 factorial, and I apparently need to go back to school because that's not how it works for binary. It's actually 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16 combinations. However, I've been saved by another fail. I've been convinced for ever since I started this project that there were 18 different colours of wool. I've double checked the wiki and there's only 16. So win! Yeah, so I'm just going to have to remove these top 2 layers to the tower, but that's okay. If anything, that makes it the whole affair easier. So, yeah. So each one of these has a torch on the end, and each one of them is each level. The torch for each level will only come on if its specific code is entered. So if we kind of look up there, ignore like that one, that's an inverter. So if we do that, might be too far away to see the torch. What about that? Actually, oh yeah, I can kind of just see it. I haven't got Optifine, so I can't zoom. What about, oh yeah, you can see that one there, and that one there, that one there. So yeah, they've each got their own combination on those middle 4 levers. So then what we want to do is we want to route this torch into an AND gate. Let's see, we need to right, actually we'll turn both the flush and the reload levers to the on position so that we can sort the logic out on this. So let's see. Yeah, we'll use a repeater. Can I? No. Oh, why am I working on the second level first? Let's work on the first level. Let's see. Let's see. In fact, so when those are in the on position, we want them to give a signal out, but we only want that signal to reach its relevant circuit if this torch is on. So how we're going to do that is by using an AND gate of some description. Let's see. No, that's not going to work. This will work though. So instead of using a torch, what we'll do is we'll put a repeater there, a repeater there, and we need to invert these signals. That can be done with torches, like that, and like that. No. Right, so we're looking for this redstone line to be off, except we see we need to isolate our output basically each way. So in fact, right, okay, here we go. Right, so this redstone will only go off if this level is selected and this torch is off, that one there, and this redstone will only go off if this level is selected and that torch is off, or on, even those torches are on. Yeah, so this side this side can go here, grab a torch from here, like that. Okay. We're going to have to be a bit more circuitous with this route, this one, unless can we bring the redstone around the front? I guess we could bring the redstone around the front. No, because we need to get that dispenser on the other side. Actually, haha. Yeah, right, okay, so that one, well, let's have a look. I think the only safe way of doing this, although I dislike to bulk it up anymore, the best way of doing this is going to be to bring it round the back. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, the vines. The vines scuppered me. I think what we'll do is we'll just get this first level working, and then we'll call it an episode because we're going long. Come on. Like that. And then I guess we could put our AND gate back here actually. Oh no, because then we've got to decode it all over again. So we'll just... So this one's going to want inverting. We don't want to get near that torch because we don't want the torch alone to be able to activate it. So we will put that there, that there, that there, that there. No, it doesn't want inverting at all. Although it doesn't matter actually, because it's based on... Yeah, yeah. Just need to turn that lever off. Okay, right. I think that should do the trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the corner. So we'll put that there. And let's see if that works. So get rid of you. So level 1 selection is that. And that's the reload, I think, should be. Yep, that's the reload activated because we've got that one. And you can hear it turn back off when we turn the reload lever off. Good. And then if we do this, yep, that's the flush. Excellent. So we are able to select a level and then turn on or turn off. Yep, I can hear that. Reload and flush systems independently for that level. And while we've got that level selected, none of the other levels will be affected by those outer torch stacks, which is what we want. This is going to turn out to be much more redstone expensive than I believed, but hopefully I've got enough reserves to do it. However, as I always do, I've gone long, so at least we've got this figured out, and I will wire this up for the next time we see this, which may be next episode. I'm trying not to be so task-centric, like just working on a single thing until it's done, trying to give a bit of variety. But hey, let's see. And also I need to remove those top 2 levels because they're pointless. Okay, anyway. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.